We're back. I'm really sorry about the disconnection. If you're finding this video, there's a previous video where I pulled out all of these cards and had a really amazing intro, like a really amazing revelation about your story and your relationship with this person. So if you find this video, please go back and find the previous one first. I think it's about 15 minutes, and just see how we pieced all this together, because it really would really touch you. So please make sure you don't miss part 1 of this, okay? This is part 2. I got cut off. Unfortunately, YouTube crashed for me. Maybe there's a lot of people live right now. I don't know. Probably. And it just wasn't rolling good. So I had to restart a whole new live. All right, so I'm actually live, but when you find this video, it will be recorded, okay? So anyways, where I left off before the crash is that you are the one that got away. This person loves you very much. You are the love of their life, but the one that got away. This person unfairly has judged you. It is what it is. I don't think you're the person they believed you to be, even though they love you. You're just not the person they gave you the opinion of. There's some miscommunication here. There's a misunderstanding here. You're actually very flexible, but this person thinks you're very pushy and stubborn. You're very determined and loyal, and this person believes, you know, you're controlling. This person is back and forth with those thoughts about you. They're not always thinking those thoughts about you. But they do every now and then, okay? I will say a prayer for you, Elizabeth. I'm sure it's going to be fine, girl. Manifest it, don't doubt. So this person has a hell of a lot of emotions under the surface, and there is an iceberg of love, and more of it is hidden than is seen, okay? However, you're feeling extremely defeated with the Ten of Swords, demise. The world, you feel, has come at you. Your love has come at you. You're so strong, though. You take hit after hit after hit. You have been betrayed and backstabbed so many times. And you kind of look at this person and say, go ahead, throw another sword. Here's my back. Throw another sword. Do you feel better? Do you need another one after that one? Is there anything else you can do? Or is there anything else you can say to me that could just not hurt me enough? I mean, you're so wounded, unfortunately, that you've died to self. Your ego has definitely had a death. You don't have that kind of a cocky ego at all. You're like, anything could come in at any moment. The rug could be swept under my feet at any time. Tomorrow's never promised. That's how you feel, which is just grateful for the moment. And even when you're being hurt and suffering and you're being betrayed by the one you love, you're just such a hurt person, unfortunately. Not in a bad way, not in a fucked up way, but you're so hurt by this person, they couldn't do any more to you. Oh, you see? I know. And I don't like reading readings like that. But that is the truth, and that's where we're at. What more could this person do to you that would hurt you at this point? I'm going to say some things that are going to be hard to hear, but this is someone's story. If it's not your story, thank God. This is someone's story. I feel with the Ten of Swords, this person has told you they don't love you. And that was a major stab in the chest. I feel this person has told you they're never going to see you again and you mean nothing to them. And that was a stab in the chest. I feel this person said more terrible things that I don't know, I can't even imagine. But evil, cruel, mean things that hurt you. And I don't feel this is the first person that's told you this. Maybe there's more people. This could be family. This could be, your lover, however. But that has been done to you. I also feel that there's been promises made to you. Hierophant, Knight of Pentacles. I'll always be there for you. I love you, and that's never going to change. You can count on me. I'm never going to abandon you. I'm not like those other people that you've been with. And all of it, lies or bullshit, or they went back on their word. Promises, promises, promises left unkept. I feel that you've been left alone to fend for yourself out in the cold. I feel abandonment is something you're not new to. I feel that all the hopes you thought of when you were young, marriage, what that looked like, and that you would have it, destroyed in some way. The thought, the hope, the belief, the experience, whatever, destroyed. It's just not what it was cracked up to be, what society told you love would be. I feel like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in general, just from the earthly point of view, not what you thought it should be. And you're just like, yep, I've had a lot of letdowns. And like I said in part 1, most people would give up on love, on happiness, on pursuing dreams, on having faith in the universe that something wonderful's in store. Most people would say, I'm a pessimist now. Glass half empty. I don't believe in people. I don't believe in their word. I don't believe in love. I don't believe in amazing opportunities or miracles. I don't believe in marriage. I don't believe in commitment or genuine love. I don't believe in family. There's no strong ties there. I don't believe in life. Most people would be very pessimistic about everything just because of their experience, which in essence is very bitter. But because of what you've experienced, I'm telling you, a lot of normal people, that's where they would be at right now. 44 in the room. Yeah, a lot of normal people. But what was strange about you and your reading was Death and the Star. And I tell you, that's resilience. It's the courage to keep believing. Because you guys know the star comes after the tower. Most of you do, the card. And it's about rebuilding. It's about hope and belief to start rebuilding. It's about letting everything in the previous go. Let it be destroyed. Let it be what it was. And you're building something new in its place. So this is the Phoenix. This is resilience. This is hope. This is miracles. This is prayers. This is faith. This is faith. This is wishing on a star, never stopping and believing in the beautiful things in this world, the good in this world, the good in people, the good in love. Okay, there's good, and you still believe in it. And that's that death energy. It's like, I've let my ego die. I still believe in goodness. My ego would tell me not to believe in any of those things. But my soul says, don't stop believing. Your ego says this person will never change. They're the POS on this earth. They're cruel. They don't love you. Maybe never did. This love thing is all bullshit. But that ego died, remember? Because your soul says they didn't mean it. Your soul says, I forgive you. Your soul says, I understand. Mm-hmm. Your soul says, my intuition tells me you love me a lot. Mm-hmm. You know how strong of a soul you have to have to believe in shit like that? After all those fucking swords in your back? Damn. Damn. That's why I said you're not like other people. Because 9 out of 10, probably even watching this video right now, 9 out of 10 would do what I just said. They wouldn't believe. They wouldn't even think that. They couldn't even forgive. Because they're common. That's the general collective. That is the Hierophant upright society. That is what 9 out of 10 would say. 9 out of 10 would believe. And 9 out of 10 people would say you are an idiot, and you are stupid, and you are pathetic, and you don't love yourself, and you are weak, and what the fuck, right? 9 out of 10 people would insult somebody like that. That's because they're common. But you're divine. Oh shit. Ooh, that might, I need to, hold on, that might be my title, and I can't forget that. I'm not gonna forget that. I gotta write that down. That's damn good. They're common, and that's why you're divine. Let me write that down. They're common, and that's why you're divine. Goddamn right. It takes a hell of a lot less strength to be common. It is easy to put your middle finger up and say, aha, fuck you, and the horse you rode in on, and fuck love, and fuck all this shit, and fuck the universe. I don't believe in a goddamn thing anymore. The world is cruel, it's ugly, it's unkind, it's unfair, and that's life. Everyone's out to get you. You better be smart. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. I don't give a fuck about anybody. I just look out for myself. The only one I can trust is myself. Wow. Does that sound divine, guys? Let's use our heads, our noggins on that one. We all know that does not sound divine at all. That does not sound strong at all. In fact, to me, maybe it's just me. I don't think it is, though. I think that's very weak. That's a weak mind, a weak soul, a weak stability. Honey, that is fucking weak. You are weak. That takes 0 balls. That takes 0 courage. That is the easiest, most common go-to response humanly possible, actually. Anyways, I just wanted to express that the best way that I could, because the real divine feminine up in here is strong as hell. Knight of Pentacles. You don't easily waver, and you don't easily break. You are strong enough to take those fucking swords in your back like a champion, like a fucking Spartan, like a fucking gladiator, like a spiritual freaking master. Okay? You're just like, goddamn. Why don't you give me all the swords because I can take them and you can't? Woo! That's powerful. That's fucking, God, okay, woo, I'm sorry, I just, That's powerful. And here you are by yourself. Why? Because you're not part of the collective. Like the main world collective. I mean, you're part of our collective, but you're not, you're in the world, but you're not of the world. And you're just like, all you guys take it. I'll take it for all of us. I'll take it for you, and I'll take it for me. And I still believe. You are the light in the dark. You are the lantern that the hermit carries on his long, dark journey of self-reflection and inner soul searching. It is you. It is you. You are the star. You are the star. And in the tarot, the star is what lights the lantern. Hope, faith, belief, strength. That even when everything's fucking destroyed with the tower, because that comes in like a motherfucker. The tower comes in and destroys everything. Everything living, everything standing, it's gone. And then here comes the star. To rebuild on what? To rebuild on dreams, on faith, on hope, on love. The star comes in to dream and rebuild off of nothing but a grain and a speck and a sliver of hope. That's all, just this tiny, infinitesimal little speck. And it glows and it's bright and it's light and it makes shit happen. It's a miracle. It's power. It's the power and the energy to manifest out of thin air. And that's why it also represents deep divine healing. Ultimate healing and recovery. Recovery and healing. And that sometimes takes a miracle. So anyways, like I was trying to say in part one and a little bit here, you're very different. And what would put most people down on their ass forever, you're not. And the way you communicate with your person, and I do have to say, I think your person is mostly air. Mostly air. I don't know, that's what I feel. But they do have a lot of Scorpio. And they may even be that Taurus energy, I don't know. But who cares about the signs? I don't. I don't care about the signs. And I'm your reader. It's all energy. I do want to say there's a lot of action here going on in the 7th house. I feel the 7th house could be either Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag. Even Aquarius. I don't know if I already said that. But there's a lot of energy going on in the 7th house. And I feel there's a lot of combust planets, possibly. Or there's Rahu or Ketu, the north or south node in the 7th house. Because the energy that I'm reading from could only be from mass confusion and mass drama in relationships, in marriage and connections. So that's really, I see that. If you don't have a lot going on in the 7th, you have to look at what's aspecting it. The 1st house, whatever's going on in the 1st, aspects the 7th. So that's the 1st telltale sign. Saturn would be 3 houses away from itself, 7 or 10. Jupiter would be 5, 7. But you know, if you had a Jupiter aspecting, you'd have good. Unless Jupiter was fucked with by like Rahu and Saturn. Anyways, I don't want to get into the astrology of it, but I just want to say there's a lot of shit going on in the 7th house for you, okay? Maybe right now it's just highlighted, okay? But there's something going on, and I know that's who I would be reading for. The the 7th house is my focus. So anyways, let's move on. Your person believes that if this is meant to be, it will be. Okay? Let's go ahead and get some oracles on this. 1111? All right. Hi, sweet angel. You're so good. Yeah. You want to go to the park? You want to go to the park? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take you. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh. Wow, not surprised. Why am I mean, I should be. I am a little surprised. I'm just going to leave it right there as well. I'm just going to leave it right there how it is because it fell so perfectly how I was going to lay this down. It just right there in the middle. You guys got the chalice, which is the Ace of Cups. It's rejuvenation and fulfillment. This love, this cup will be filled. The destiny, the 7 of Cups, choices, the belief, it's going to happen. You are going to have new love with this person. Like there's a rebuilding, there's a rejuvenation and healing, there's a restoration and a 77 in the room. There is damn well a restoration here, and I just want to say the fact that a good oracle card came out in your reading as seeing more to your situation is awesome. Mariah. All right, where are you going? It's nowhere near the time you have to go there today.
I don't care, so I have to get ready.
Okay, but why are you looking out the window?
What do you expect me to do? Sit on the floor twiddling my thumbs?
I don't know. Do something else besides waiting for hours till you go.
I am doing something.
Okay, all right, I love you. You look nice. Okay. I'm so sorry. I interrupted you guys. I'm so sorry. Let me see what's going on. Okay, so the chalice, rejuvenation and fulfillment, right on top of the Hierophant, which is unorthodox and untraditional, the Knight of Pentacles, which is steady and true, the loyal knight, the Two of Swords, the decision, which is weighing pros and cons back and forth, and the Seven of Wands, which is resistance and standing up for oneself, protection, honestly, and sometimes protecting others from bullies and things that want to cause harm. So in a nutshell, when I see this there clarifying this whole group of energy between the both of you is their back and forthness, their resistance of you, you're thinking that you don't really have belief that you need to have marriage or commitment. You're just a loyal person and you're down for the ride, you're down for whatever, you're just down. You're a down person. The chalice comes in to say, to the shock of both of you, you get love. It doesn't fucking matter. Your experiences, that's what's in store for you. That's part of your destiny. That is the Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Doors will be opening. In case you guys can't see, this is a bunch of doors. Okay? Doors are opening. Choices are going to be showing up for you, feminine. And this person is going to find out. Both of these are in the sky, by the way. They're both above in the ethers in the sky. This is all divine. This is all the universe. This is all God power. Both of you are going to be surprised because the universe says, fuck what you saw, fuck what you heard, fuck how you feel. Excuse my French, but fuck all of that, because the chalice is part of this destiny. The true love is part of this situation. Bottom of the deck, let's take a look at it, is hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you, but love, true love and fidelity pops out. All right, so now we're going to clarify. Well, I'll leave that at the bottom. Right now is not the time. And you guys are like, oh, Steph, I'm so sick of, that. I know, hang in there, sweetheart. Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man, which kind of explains the hindrance. Someone's got to pause for perspective. Here's the deal. You want the truth? Get ready to listen. Your person is a little bit dense. I know, and I'm trying to be nice. But your person has a little bit of a situation in their head. Okay. They don't see you correctly, honey. You just don't. They see you in a very wrong light. Shame on them. But it's their path. I'm not here to judge, even though I just did. I'm not supposed to be here to judge. But they do not see you correctly, and that needs to change. Spirit's not just going to let some fool think that way of you and get the gold. I'm sorry, that's just not fair. It's not the law of the universe. It's not how it works. People are not just given shit for doing nothing. And people are not just blessed for being dicks. We do not reward bad behavior. We don't reward negativity. No, that's just, it doesn't go that way. Although the universe gives good karma when due, and that's why even though they've been kind of a dick, woman, man, who cares, even though they've been kind of, let's just say, very negative and not nice, there's something in their history, there's something in their past lives, there's something in their soul that makes them worthy of this love. And what's coming to me right now is part of their duty here was to show you this negativity so you could be strong and resilient. Part of their duty was to do you in another time after you've been done in by however many other, and I mean backstabbed, okay? Part of the role that this person is supposed to play was to do it again, to see almost like a spiritual test. What are you gonna do? Are you, Divine Feminine, worthy of the chalice? The Holy Grail, which is true love and fidelity? Are you worthy of that? That was part of the test. And yes, this King of Cups was used. And probably because you chose that walk, and so did they, in a soulmate contract. Okay? So that is why, even though there's been some done dirty business here, karma says they do deserve this chalice in their destiny if they also respond and act right. Now, your question is, well, what did I do to them to make them think and feel this way? Honey, it's not always about you. It's what's happened in their life to make them see that you are so negative. What's happened to their heart in their experience to see such an earth angel through the eyes of resistance and I don't trust. This person does not trust in people, which is quite the opposite of you. Because as much as you've gone through, the fact that the star and the death, the rebirth of you is here, says you still believe, is shocking. And we just went through that. It's shocking. But you do. You are the light in the lantern. But this person is a little bit more stuck in the current of society and a little bit more stuck in the current of a larger, broader collective that is more pessimistic and negative. This person is more so on the opposite side where I've been screwed over so many times that I don't trust anymore. That I believe something is too good to be true. That I believe someone's full of shit. That I believe this relationship may not last. That I don't believe in true love anymore because true love doesn't exist. Marriage is a decision made out of convenience or for gain. Love is something that you feel when you are young and dumb. Love is more tied to sex. You're not in love. You just sexually desire them. How morbid. How fucked up and morbid is that? Damn. Ah! And that's why you're like, you're so mean. Go ahead, throw another sword in the back. And you still keep believing. But that's kind of how this person is. And you're just like, that's not at all who I am. That's not at all how I am. When I say I love somebody, I mean it forever. When I say I'm going to be here for you, I mean it forever. When I say I love you and there's nothing that will change that, there's literally nothing that will change that. You could tell me the worst of the worst and I'm still going to fucking love you. And this person's like, you're full of shit. And you're just like, I'm so sorry you feel that way. I'm so sorry that you think of me that way. I'm so sorry that the world has hurt you so much and that's how you feel. I'm so sorry that you're hurting. Let me take another sword for you. Which is very sad and it makes me want to cry. And this is where all your emotions start to come in with this heart, true love and fidelity. Because it doesn't matter if this person ever chooses you ever again or not. It doesn't matter. You still love this person. And you're like, I don't care if I ever win. I don't care if I ever succeed. I don't care. I love not because I'm going to get love in return. I love because I am love. And that's what I do. That's who I am. And that's beautiful. And that's why I am the star. And that's why I am the divine feminine. And that's why I transmute hate into love. And that's why I cure suffering, because love heals it. And that's why I keep believing 7 of Cups, choices. I have a choice to continue to be love or continue to be hate. And I will never choose hate. Oh, God, the tears that are just wanting to come down. Oh, you have such a beautiful heart. I mean, fuck. I almost earlier was going to give you a title of a heart of gold. I had no idea I was going to use that deck or that this card was going to come out. But here's that fucking heart of gold. Jesus Christ. Wow, I'm reading for a very loving person. And like I told you earlier, this is not going to resonate for everyone. Why? Because 9 out of 10 people would be bitter. 9 out of 10 people would be weak and not able to withstand all of this and still be loved. 9 out of 10 people cannot do it. This is very rare and very uncommon and very divine. And it does take strength and courage, period. It is the weak ones that become bitter. It is the weak ones that want to self-protect. You are raw, wounded, and open, and you are a warrior. Excuse me, but all the swords are in your back, and you're just laying there like, throw another one. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing this world can give that would make me stop loving you. Oh, God. Jesus. I'm so sorry. I have emotions. I've been super emotional lately. There was a book I read. I forgot the name of it. It was years ago when I was going to church. It was maybe you guys know the name, something with a knife. It was a Spanish guy. He was a pastor, and he went to New York to like preach to people and gangs and prostitutes and things like that, and tell people that God loved them. And he got stabbed, and I want to say he got killed, but I'm not sure. Oh no, it was the Spanish pastor that was taught by the white guy that went down there. What was his name? Wilkerson? Wilkerson. Yeah, there was a pastor named something Wilkerson, and he went into the most low-down parts of New York with Spanish Harlem, things like that. I don't know. But anyways, he changed this little gangster boy's life. But somebody told the pastor, I'm going to stab you. I'm going to kill you. Fuck you and fuck your God. He didn't do anything for me. He didn't do anything for my family. He doesn't exist. And your bullshit preaching, fuck that. You know, you had no business coming here. And you're going to die. I don't know. It was something like that because he wrote a book. I have it somewhere. It's about a stabbing and a knife or something. I forgot the name of it. Anyways, Wilkerson, this beautiful man, he told him, he was like, if you stab me and you cut me into 1,000 pieces, or you stab me in my heart into whatever, you do whatever you want to me, I will die and bleed, and with all the pieces of my heart and all the pieces of my body, I will die loving you. I will die loving you, even if you try to kill me. Because he had the love of God in him. And he was like, and I want you to remember as you kill me that God loves you. And he loves you so much. And even if you do this terrible thing, he's still going to love you and want you with him. He's still going to want you with him. And he was just like, why? Why? That fucking makes no sense. There's no fucking way any energy in the world would want me. None. Zero. You're full of shit. And he couldn't even believe what was coming out of this man's mouth, and he was about to die. And he was like, I love you. And I just want you to know that he loves you too. And I hope we see you there on the other side. I've never felt love like this. This is a whole new kind of love. This is not the love of a relationship. This isn't the love of parents. This isn't the love of anything. This is the love of God. This is fucking real love. This is that agape crazy love. This is some crazy shit, and he never felt that before. I think his name was Frankie J. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know the name. But he changed forever. And he hugged that man, and he said, I will follow you wherever you go. He said, because never have I ever felt love like that. And he's like, for you to say that facing death from someone who was going to hurt you, I don't understand it. But I want to understand it. I want to. And I don't know, but they became like the best of friends and like father and son and whatever. And he ended up taking on churches after whatever Wilkerson. And, you know, when Wilkerson died, he still runs churches today, him and his son. I don't know. But that was a beautiful story. It was a beautiful book. I remember that, and it just really touched my heart because, and that's what Spirit wants to remind me of in this reading, that is the star. It's love, and not everybody can hold its power. But when you do, and you love because you are love, because you hold it inside of you, because God's love is inside of you, the universe, the creator, the source, when it's in you, That's who you are. And you have the power to heal even the worst of the worst experiences. You have the power to touch even the darkest of people. You have the power of God. You have that. And so that's why I said earlier, divine feminine, whoever I'm reading for, because this isn't everybody. But you have that special love. And it's very touching. And yeah, you're damn right. It brings tears to my eyes. Because that's how you embody it. That's how serious it is. It's not some frilly, fancy little I'm in love. This is the real love of the universe. It's source power. And the divine feminine carries it inside of her. That's why you can take all the swords. That's why you're taking them all. For this person, for other people, and for yourself. And you're like, it's not going to kill me. Even if you kill me, it's not going to kill me, because my heart, my soul, my love is everlasting. It's forever. And even if this body dies, my soul will live on. And my soul will be beautiful. And my soul will continue to love lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. It will continue to love, because that's who I am. That's my gift. That's my presence. That's my purpose. My purpose is to love. My purpose is to love you and to love anyone else. That is my purpose. And you can throw swords, you can throw knives, you can call me names, you can insult me, you can say I'm weak, you can say whatever you want to say about this energy, but it speaks for itself. It's powerful. It's very powerful, and it doesn't matter. Words are not going to hurt you like that. But that's why you don't even cry anymore, because God is in you. God is in you. He's in you. He loves you. He's in you. And he's just like, if I am with you, who could be against you? The world can tear your body down, but it will never take away your soul. That's mine. You're mine. And you're beautiful. And so you have this power because you have this love. Anyways, part of the reason you have a hindrance in this relationship is because fate is blocking that right now, because God says, this is my beautiful one. And you're not just going to come in and hurt her or him like that. You're not going to do that. I will resist you from coming in and hurting this child again. I will resist you. You are not welcome to come in until you stop thinking the way you're thinking about this person. You need to have a wake-up call. You need to see the love of God in her or him. You need to see the love this person has for you. And if you don't fucking wake up and see it, you can't have her. You can't have him. One or the other. You're not going to have it. You will not have it, and it will not be given to you until you change. And that is the 10 major arcana, God's hand. Yod He Vod He, which is on the original tarot, which is God's hand. It has to happen from the universe. There has to be a greater authority that says this will happen. That will be destiny. And so when the will changes and this person has actually changed and sees you in correct eyes, 99 in the room, 44 minutes. When this person sees you for who you are, the door will unlock. The key will be given and the choice will come. And you guys get to choose if you want this real love or not. Yeah, exactly. But there has to be that ego death. And I think for a lot of you, the ego has been gone. But if not, it needs to go. If you're watching me and you're almost there, like you're like, this is almost me, then you need to let it die. You need to let your ego die. You need to stop being a bitter woman or a bitter man. You need to stop being angry. You need to stop giving up on the world and people. You need to stop losing faith just because someone has given you negative feedback. The worst of the worst can even come around. It's been proven. And what's also being said is this person has a hell of a lot more in that iceberg under the surface than you know. So, this person has half done their job, but they haven't fully done it. They have come to this earth as a soulmate and shown you what you need to see to find power and love in yourself, which is helping you, which is great. They have done half of the work. They've shown you and helped you in that way, and you need to give them thanks. Thank you for showing me that. Thank you for revealing this beautiful part of myself that I didn't even know was there. Thank you for that. Now come the other 50% of the way. See me with new eyes. Open your heart. Forgive. Join me in the ultimate love. Join me on this side. And so they have to do that. They have to come to that conclusion instead of just giving up. And to be honest, your person has felt much of the time like giving up. 8 of Cups. Like they've just, like I said earlier, I've given up on the belief in love. I've given up on the belief in marriage. I've given up on the faith in humanity. And I've given up on even maybe some belief in God. That he's there for me. That he could still love me. Like maybe they've lost faith completely. Who knows? But things are going to change because God is powerful. He's so powerful. And he's not even a he. He's a she and a he. He's everything. He's dark and he's light. He's good and he's evil, but his purpose is always love. And who knew you could find love through evil? It's surprising, but there it is. He's the ultimate alchemist. He transmutes everything into love because love is where it started and love is where it will end. I don't know. And we're not supposed to question. We really aren't. We're not supposed to question because there's no way we could understand. What are some of the demons that this person is fighting? Spirit, guide and direct me. What are the... Excuse me? Mariah, what are you drinking? Oh, okay. I'm just checking what you were drinking. Okay. Yeah.
Is it okay if I check the package?
You could check the door, but I doubt it's there. We didn't hear a doorbell.
I want to check.
Okay. I love you.
How do I check?
You have to open the door and see. It's not there, though, probably. It's not there, though, probably. Okay, so let's go ahead and see the demons this person is fighting. Wow. Perchance to dream. But look at the image. I mean, I really don't understand perchance to dream. I don't understand that. Maybe you guys can like explain what that saying means. But I'm looking at the image. There's a king here with a crown. And he's vulnerable and naked. And then there's this angel. I feel it's an angel. Perchance to dream is every chance I dream. Okay. I still don't understand that. Oh, it's from Shakespeare? I don't understand it, guys. But maybe you guys do, and that's all that counts. It's a euphemism for suicide. Oh, it's a euphemism for suicide. 88 people in the room. Thank you for that information because this person's demons, part of their struggle is suicide. Eat me. A man stumbles into a psychiatrist's office saying he hasn't slept for days. In his last dream, A carnival dancer named Maya was trying to kill him. Oh, interesting. To sleep, perchance to dream, meaning this quote is a euphemism for suicide. It is common for people to quote this line when they're talking about sleeping or dreaming, rather than specifically suicide. It means that when I dream, I feel unworthy. Oh, thank you guys for helping me understand this and others. And didn't we just talk about that guy that thought he wasn't worthy of love? And the guy that was going to be killed said, I'll love you with every piece of me until, even in the afterlife. Every time you stab me, every stab you make, I'll still love you. He didn't feel worthy. And this person's demons is they have dreams of dying, like committing suicide. They also have dreams of just feeling unworthy. So there's demons of suicide and demons of unworthiness. That is what your person suffers from. That, wow, guys, that's your love's inner demons. Did you know that? These are some deep secrets. People don't just share that. Even your lover, they're not going to be like, hey, so I have thoughts of suicide. Hey, so I feel like a piece of shit, that I don't even belong to be here. People aren't just going to come tell you that. They have thoughts, and that is part of their inner demons. That's definitely what's coming out in the cards. The other one here is peaceful among thorns. The image really speaks to me, though. This guy is like transforming into dream state, and this angel's got him held. He's vulnerable. He's wearing a crown, so he's a king. So I just feel like the ego death. Again, I feel like the ego death. The crown to me represents the ego. Your person may have a connection with a crown also, which is a very high ego, and that crown must die. That crown's got to come off. Get the crown off. The ego death must happen. Let love in. And this angel who seems of light is like pushing his energy into the man, into the king, and he's transmuting into spirit. So I just feel like, I think that's going to happen. I think that that's what's trying to happen. Spirit's like, let me in. Let me come in. What's happening with your person is love is trying to come in to his heart or to her heart. It's trying to come in. He is resisting this love, honey. That is the message. He is resisting. He's got an ego and he's resisting it. The ego tells him, like I said earlier, love's not real. Love's bullshit. Marriage is bullshit. It's just a contract between two people. Love is more sex than anything. It's desire. Love is for kids. Love is honeymoon. It's not real. Real love doesn't last that long. Real love doesn't love the evil. It's that ego. Stop trying to crush me. Stop trying to be bigger than me. Stop trying. And no matter what's coming at him, all these little spears of faith, all these spears of passion and love, all these spears of truth, trying to come at him, he's resisting it like a shield. So he's got a high resistance to letting your love in because God is in you. Source is in you, trying to come into this human through you, which is very healing, the star. You are being used as a vessel to change this man or this woman. Look at that, collective. Look at your beautiful soul connection and part of your soul contract. You are just a vessel. Trying to transmute the darkest of feelings, low self-worth, and a disbelief in love. Do you know that's why you walked into this man's life or this woman's life? You didn't know you had a spiritual soul purpose. Maybe you do. But I think you didn't know you had a major soul purpose. That your love would somehow heal, or at least try to heal this darkness. And you are that light in the lantern as this person goes on a soul journey of introspection and deep, deep inner thinking. You are part of this plan. You're part of God's plan. Oh, is one cry? Too many tears. I am way too emotional today. So the Wheel of Fortune is God's plan. And love is here. The chalice is here. You know, what God brings together, let no man take apart. God is trying to bring you guys together. It is what it is. It's a spirit-filled relationship. And there's a lot of naysayers out there. There's a lot of haters. There's a lot of negativity and spears coming at you guys. There may be friends, families, co-workers, thoughts, traditions, societies, all like, nope, your relationship's not shit. You have to push all that aside and say, no, we represent love. We represent the epitome of love. This is love. This is what it is. It's not always pretty, but it's always beautiful. I know, contradictory. It's not always pretty, but it's always beautiful. Oh, tear-jerking reading. Let's get some oracles in here. Let's see what's going on. All right, King of Cups. I have cracked your little heart open, buddy. And in doing so, cracked my own heart open. But I want to know what you feel. So let's go ahead and get some feelings from the King of Cups. What are you feeling? What do you want to say? If you could, if you had a mic, and you could speak the truth without judgment, not your friends or your family or your current person or your exes or society pointing fingers at you and judging you for feeling what you feel about your divine feminine. What would you say? What would you say, masculine? Let me do a really good shuffle. Ah, what the heck? Okay. Okay. What would this King of Cups say? Oh, makes me want to cry again. I'm angry and I'm resentful. I have hard feelings. I'm not over this. I need more time. What are you angry for? I'm angry for what happened to me as a child. I'm angry for what happened to me as an adult. I'm angry for the choices that I've made and the people I've hurt. I'm angry for my desires and why I desire them. I'm angry that I'm so bitter. I'm angry that my love was stolen from me. However that's coming out, guys, their love was stolen from them. I'm angry that it's lost. I'm angry that I've been alone. I'm angry that when I cried out for God, where were you? I'm angry. I'm resentful against God. I'm angry with him because I feel he could have stopped those things. I feel he could have helped those things. I felt he could have answered my prayers, but he didn't. I'm angry. I'm just angry. I'm tired of being here. I'm just fucking angry. I'm angry at myself, my choices. I'm angry at every fucking thing. I'm just angry. I'm in deep thought. Air energy here. Communication, strategy, thoughts, and ideas. I'm in my head and I'm just fucking angry. I have so much anger inside me, so much hostility. That's why I think about not being here, because I'm so angry. I can't get past this. I want to fix this, but I don't know how. I'm crying so much over this on the inside. I don't want to be this angry, bitter person, and I hate this, but I'm angry. I don't know how to deal with that. Divine Feminines, the best thing you can do for your masculine right now is send love, not anger, not bitterness. You are a powerful person, Divine Feminine, and the best thing for you right now is to just think loving thoughts and send loving energy like arrows to this person's heart. Just like, oh, David Wilkerson was the name in that book. Just like David Wilkerson kept going and going and going into the ghettos trying to talk to these gang people, and it didn't matter how much he was turned down and how his life was threatened. He kept going. He said, I'm a vessel for God and I want you to use me. That's what my life is for. That is my purpose. And God protected him. You don't think David Wilkerson did preachings crying to save the world, save all the hungry children, protect all the trafficked children, protect all the men and women that are being abused, stop letting people have hunger in this world, quit the earthquakes and the tornadoes and the loss of home and life. God, where are you? Our world is crumbling. Where are you? You don't think David Wilkerson was frustrated, pissed, angry, resentful? Believing in a God, fighting for him, ready to sacrifice his life for a God that he thought didn't answer prayers? But he understood something. He understood that God never promised a life without pain or problems and loss and grief and suffering. He never promised paradise. He never promised heaven on earth. But he promised he would be there with you as you went through it. Why would he do that? What was the thought process behind that big thought? It was creating powerful souls, building more energy of love through those sufferings. Those sufferings is what made love possible. You need darkness to create love. That's the recipe. If everyone just experienced paradise and pleasure on earth, maybe we would be drought in love. Because through all the pain and suffering comes compassion. Through all the suffering and ails of the world comes sacrifice of oneself to give love and healing, which makes both parties feel good. Without that suffering, that love wouldn't exist. And David Wilkerson understood that later on. He understood this is not a God that turns his back on you. It's not a God that closes his ears to your prayers. It's a God that mourns and cries with you in compassion and says, go to these dark places and shine your light on them. Show them that there is still love, even through pain. Show them that the star comes out after the tower. Show them that everything's going to be okay. Show them this is the process, this is the cycle, this is life. It is good and evil, it is pain and suffering, but it is also beauty and love and healing. It is all those things. Show them. So this masculine has to understand that process. That's the the Hanged Man awakening. Understanding that through sacrifice and suffering comes the beauty of forgiveness and love. Through the loss and the death of someone you love comes appreciation for ever having them. You would never appreciate life if it was forever. You appreciate it because you know it's not. And you hang on to love not because it's forever, but because it may not always be there. And it's special when it is. And not everyone has it. It's rare. If there wasn't bad experiences in love, you would never appreciate the good love when it's there in your face. So anyways, your person needs to come to that revelation. And that's why there's a hindrance. That's why fate has blocked this path for you. Because someone's not there yet. Let's get a message from Spirit. Let's get a message for the viewer, please. Who's watching me? Get a message for the viewer. Wow. I'm done. Like, I need to just go cry somewhere and, like, let it all out. Because I really can't. My Cancer vibes are way too strong lately. Like, seriously, I'm a crybaby. So, first we have self-love. Fucking beautiful. Then we have faith. And I'm just, what the fuck, right? Number 22, this is this fucking card's, I'll tear apart my little reading here. Look at that shit. Have faith. Message from Spirit. Oh, ye of little faith. Oh, you who doubt me. Why? Why do you think that? God half the time is like, you guys think I don't love you, but I love you so much and it's ridiculous. God is showing you your relationship with him because that is your relationship with your love. Oh, ye of little faith. You are being mirrored as above, so below. The same way your DM, Divine Masculine, has very little faith in your love for him or her, which is complete bullshit. The people here on this planet doubt the love of God, the love of Source and the Creator. It's all as above as it is below. It's just crazy. Or as below as it is above. It's all the same. Total mirroring, totally reflection. Your masculine-feminine relationship is a reflection of the people's relationship with God. You are representing that. So when you accept Spirit's love for you truly, and know that he loves you always, and has not turned his back, this situation can heal. This situation can really heal. But of course, both of you have to heal this, of course. But keep loving. Don't give up. Have faith. It's a beautiful reading. Let's read it. Okay. Faith requires you to believe in something that is not yet evident to the naked eye. To generate more faith, focus on the why. Your dreams, your desires, your feelings, your attitudes, and your thinking. And not on the how. Action plan, strategies, and skills. Your whole life, you've been taught to think. How? So you can strategize. And this has led you to doubt and fear. The wisdom of this card is asking you to only focus on the why. The magic that will happen if you stop focusing on the how and only on the why is after some time of practice, you will notice that the how will present itself to you later. It is through your focused, positive thinking that you will create people, circumstances, miracles, opportunities, and events that will surprise you and take you closer and maybe even arrive at your dreams. What you have mostly done is focus on the how, which has what's been making sense to you. How is this person going to do this and that? How are we going to come together? How can we fix this? How? How? You've been focusing on how, which gives you very little faith because logically, you don't see how that is possible. This card is telling you to say, forget that. Why? Why do you get this love? Because you are loved. Why does God love you like this? Because He is love. Wow. Why would this happen to me? Because love is a miracle. And anything's possible. See, when you focus on why, how doesn't matter. Don't create doubts in yourself, and don't create doubts to other people. This means that you are vibrating in negative thoughts, and you're sending a signal of that negativity to the universe, thus keeping your dreams away from you. Remember that you were created to be a co-creator here on earth. You weren't created to be a puppet. You weren't created to just live a life that was assigned to you. You were created to be a co-creator to the Creator. Designed abundantly for success and achievement. For God is in you. The Creator is in you. Faith is knowing that everything is going to work out for the best possible way for all, no matter what things look like. Wow. So that's the reading of that. And how many people in our world who focus on the how point fingers at these people for having faith? How many people say, you're stupid, you're never going to do that, look at your situation? They're the ones that need the love and the faith. They are. And why are you worried about these disbelievers? Why are you worried? Don't even bat an eye. Don't even look over and feel an ounce or a shred of belief from them onto you. No, you are the light in the lantern. They are in the darkness. They need you to go on living in faith. They need you to do that because you are the light in the dark. The hope to the hopeless. The love in the loveless world. They need you to be that light. So have faith, keep believing, keep hoping, and keep loving, keep being resilient, knife after knife, sword after sword in your back. Keep loving. Show everything and everyone that it's all wrong. That love is the most powerful thing, not death. Love is the more powerful. Not even death can destroy love. Not even the ending of the body can destroy love. Nothing. Nothing at all. That's incredible. And I think once you know that you've got that power, you won't even be scared of death. And you certainly won't be scared of a crowd of people, oh, ye of little faith. Bunch of faithless people. You won't even be scared or intimidated by them. So yeah, the only advice here is keep loving you. And keep loving this person and just keep love alive. I'll read you this action, just in case somebody wants it or needs it, but take a sheet of paper and in 7 minutes write down not on a computer or a phone, but on a sheet of paper. Write down all the things that you would do or be or have if money and time were not an obstacle. Do this exercise every day for 1 week. Then at the end of each entry, write a number between 1 and 10. 10 being you definitely could make this happen within 6 months, and 1 being there's no chance you could achieve this goal in 6 months. Pick entries that are marked 7 or above and find one of them to focus on. Soon the how will present itself, baby steps, and you will take a huge step closer to your most treasured dreams. Baby steps. This will build massive confidence and increased faith in the power of magic, love, hope, and in the universe. Creating miracles. Wow. Well, I don't think this reading could get any better. It really just can't. I'm going to get some love little oracles, you know, just about your love to end this and close. Let me turn this light on because it got dark all of a sudden. I don't even know how or why. Okay. All right, so let's get some love oracles. Just end this nicely, gently, and beautifully. Love oracles. My gosh. I hope this reading restored some kind of faith in your heart, guys. Some kind of faith in love. Because it's real, it's beautiful. And Divine Feminines, I know you have it in you. Well, the real Divine Feminines. Well, okay. Listen with your heart. You're listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. The number is 1. Wow, listen with your heart. Also, bottom of the deck. Again, we've gotten this recently. Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. I'm going to close my eyes as I shuffle. I don't even want to look at the pictures because a lot of me, I know the pictures. So I'm closing my eyes and I'm just going to shuffle and see what comes out. No biased picking here. Spirit, guide my hands as I pick the right card for this reading. Okay. Funny, I say I'm going to close my eyes and look. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of your circumstances that you currently find yourself in. You deserve joy. You deserve to feel it. It's your birthright. I don't care if you're stressed, hurt, angry, sad. Tell yourself, I deserve to feel it, and close your eyes and allow yourself to feel joy. That's a gift. Joy is a gift. The other one is, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims It simply allows and gives. That's beautiful. Again, I have to reflect on God's love for us and our love for our loved ones. God's not up our butt telling us what to do, when to do it. Spirit Creator is not controlling, hanging on to us and dictating where we go and what we do and being the puppet master of our lives. And the Creator is the embodiment of love. He gives us free will. He allows us to spread our wings. He allows us to do everything we want to do. And He hopes that we love Him in return and that we come to Him when we want Him. Or her, however you want to see Spirit, the Creator. But that's love. And more than anything, and it says God is a jealous God. Of course He is. We're humans and we're jealous. That's God's nature, to be jealous. But it's also to be wise. God wants nothing more. The Creator wants nothing more than to be super close with you every day. He wants you to say good morning to Him. He wants you to say good night to Him. He wants you to talk to Him in the day. He wants you to visit with Him when you're hurting, when you're happy. God wants to be there for all your moments. Spirit, Source, Creator wants to be present as much as possible in your life. And He's jealous when you ignore Him. For pleasure, for sex, for drugs, for dark things. He's angry. He doesn't understand that all the love He gives, you're not reciprocating that. But that's love He allows you to experience, to thrive, to grow, to learn. Because He believes you'll always find your way back to Him, which you will. Because love is the anchor for all things. So you'll always find your way back. He never feels like He's going to lose you, because He'll never lose you. But He wants you to want to be there. And that's what you guys should remember in your relationship. You can't demand this person to be there, to be home when you want them to be home, to do what you want them to do, to feel how you want them to feel, to say what you want them to say. That's not love. More than anything, you want them to show you love, but you don't want to tell them how. So let them spread their wings, do what they do. Just keep loving them. They'll always find their way back to you. And if you're lucky, they'll spend so much time with you. Your relationship is a triangle. It is a third party, but it's not supposed to be a karmic third party. It's supposed to be the Creator, you, and your DM. That's the three of you. That's the perfect triangle. That's how it should be. Anyways, I don't know. That's that message. One more love oracle. Romance angel, right? One more. Been a long reading, huh? Engagement, okay. You got playfulness at the bottom of the deck. To recapture the romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Being playful is flirting, teasing, tickling, nibbling. You know, playful. It's not intense. It's lighthearted. It's lighthearted playfulness. So you guys need to be more playful with this person. Be lighthearted, keep it light, keep it playful and fun. Because your love life is actually going to the next level. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, let's read what that's all about. Congratulations. This card coming in your reading actually signals future pending nuptials, okay? Beginning with a romantic engagement. Even if you're not presently in a relationship, the romance angels can see the horizon and see you upon your horizon. This card comes to you as reassurance. Specifically, so that you'll choose to release your worries about whether you're going to get married or not, because this card says you will. Deep romantic love in which you feel treasured and special is in the cards for you. The deeper meaning of this card relates to commitment. First, you commit to taking care of yourself. Once you take care of yourself, you establish boundaries about what you will and won't accept in your relationships and in other life areas such as career, home, lifestyle, romance, and so on. Next, you honor your self-commitment by taking decisive action and telling others how you truly feel about their behavior. And as you commit to yourself and honor your boundaries, the universe sends you an additional experience of love, which is commitment, including the promise of marriage. Aww. Guys, I just want to cry at your whole reading. Like, I need to cry the whole reading. Of course you deserve marriage. And this whole time, since the beginning, you didn't even care. You're like, I don't care if I get marriage. I'm flexible. I don't care. I don't believe in that. I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't count on it. I don't need it, you know? And it's like, here you are just being the loyal knight, even without expecting marriage in return. You're like, I carry my love, my truth, and who I am loyally and honestly, steadfast for always. And whether I get anything in return or not is no matter. It's no difference. I do it because I do it and I'm good and that's who I am. I'm a loyal, good person. And nothing and no one can change that. You believe in yourself. You believe in God. You have faith. You have faith. And in that, beautiful soul gets engagement. You will actually have the promise of marriage because you honor your boundaries. Now, because it said self-love, I cannot ignore this card that I never read, which was self-love, because apparently that is an element to getting this engagement going. This is an element that needs to be focused on and read. So I'm not going to forget about it. I need to read it. Self-love is definitely part of your reading and part of the equation. Also, take off your masks. Guess what? Guess what? I grabbed the book and I opened it, and what do you think I opened it up to? You already know. That card. Isn't that crazy? Well, it's not crazy. It's God, but what are the chances? You know? It's beautiful. I'm happy. I'm just so glad the Creator's with me. Anyways, number 24. Take time to get out and to know yourself and what works for you in this particular time in your life. Some of the biggest obstacles of your self-love is your self-criticism. It's your perfectionism. It's your judgments, which actually lead to harsh judgment of yourself, closing down, and eventually even illness, believe it or not. Have you been trying to compete with other people to their standards? What they look like and maybe what they have? To get approval from people, and maybe in your family circle, maybe your best friends, or to get approval from some high society. You've been judging yourself too hard. If so, you need to soften and start listening to your heart and your body. Focus on keeping your heart open and practice acknowledging, listening, and recognizing the good in yourself and the good in others. We as a human race naturally look for negatives because that is a mechanism for survival. If you can pinpoint problems, issues, things that could happen that could cause harm, and you could prevent that, then you survive. So you're naturally, instinctually looking for the negatives. But you also do this in your appearance, in your thoughts, in your relationships, and in other people. Change that pattern and start looking at the good, the love in others, the good in everything. Not the bad in today, not the bad in that person, but the good in that person. Start to see it. This card beckons you to breathe love in and out every moment of the day, to ask yourself, what changes do I need to do to make my daily routine better so that love can pulsate through my every breath, every action, and that love can pulsate into a relationship, the one I engage in? Choose to open your heart through softness, deep breathing, and relaxation, movement, finding beauty in nature, finding beauty in your home, finding beauty in your pain, and finding beauty in love, finding beauty in your sadness, and finding beauty in your prayer. But keep your heart open, even though it makes you feel vulnerable and exposed and scared. This week is your opportunity to learn love and to receive. Anytime anyone says something nice to you or offers to help you, take a deep breath, thank them, and accept it. If you need to find something loving or nurturing to do for yourself, this could be a message, a healing treatment, a movie, or time with a loved one or friend. Every time you look in the mirror, I want you to repeat, I am lovable. I am loved. I deserve this love. Do this every day until you really believe it. All right. There you go, guys. This is the end of the reading. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my channel. Please hit the like button on your way out the door here if you haven't yet. And don't forget to hit the bell icon 2 times so you know when I'm live, because I actually offer free reading cards for the first person live in my chat every time I'm live most times. So if you want to be one of those people and you feel that could be you and that's what you really are aiming for, hey, hit the bell icon 2 times. Thank you for watching me. I hope you received this reading in love. I hope you feel loved after this reading. And I just want to say that you are a wonderful person and everything's going to be okay. Thank you for watching, and remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Day by day. That's really what it means. And I'll see you guys later. If you guys are interested in blessing this channel with any extra financial love, you can do that through Cash App, money symbol, let that shit go, 1111. Or you can donate on my website, www.jks1111.com. If you'd like to purchase a reading with me, that is available on there. If you want to partake in any classes, I do teach tarot. There, I do have an astrology intro course also, if you want to learn how to read your birth chart through Vedic astrology. And I am now opening up coaching classes starting today for 10 people. It is $250 a month. You can try it out for a month and see how it's going. It's going to be once a week. We're going to have a group coaching, and then we're going to have individual coaching. It's something I feel I want to help some people out with. What we're going to partake in the coaching is self-love care, of course, but also magic. Teach you a little magic, some spells that work for healing, for self-love, for communication, and all of that good stuff. Extra secrets available in there. Crystal grids also to give you vortex energy in specific areas of your life, as well as books that you're encouraged to use and read, places to get them, and keeping you accountable with me on, are you doing the work? And how are you progressing? How are you feeling? I want to hear your story, and I want to help you heal, and I want to help you win. Okay, so if you're interested in that, you know where to go. For now, you can donate $250 for the coaching. You can just put that in there. Keeping us accountable. Accountable. Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know if it sounded weird, but I meant accountable. Anyways. And I don't know. That's it, guys. If you guys are interested in more, just check out my channel. I've got lots of merchandise and other things available, but you guys are welcome to scroll through it and see what you like. Yeah, the next reading I'm going to do probably is going to be people that are struggling and pursuing something that may not be for you. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe. We're going to get into that reading later today. Because I want to help people that are just going the wrong direction, and how you can use your intuition to see the red flags. Okay? So I'll see you later, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys. Thank you, Markers, for being here. Thanks, everyone, for listening. I appreciate each and every one of you. May you be blessed. May you be abundant. May money just flow to you after this video. May love just compound you right now, and may you just feel all the love in your heart and in your life, just fulfilling every need. May you be blessed as you leave this channel, and may your mind be just so much more open and receiving to all the good that's on its way to you. Thank you for watching me. Bye-bye.